Welcome aboard to another episode of us turning our $10 into 1,000. We're currently at $716, and I'm going to take 10% of that, which is going to be around 71 points. Let me round that up to 7. All right, so I'm going to take a couple of trades I've done in other episode, and I'm going to explain everything as we trade along. Currently seeing an opportunity here. All right, so I'm taking this in the downward direction for 5 minutes. Now, this is going to be a short trade. First of all, why did I take the trade? As you can see, this is a downtrend. Then we have this horizontal price channel. The price got broken strongly in the downward direction by this candle. So I'm expecting on that run in the downward direction, obviously breaking this previous lower low and just break it and continue in the downward direction. But let's see how this trade goes. Wow, look at that evening star at the last moment, down to the wire, guys. That was it formed this evening stars. Wow, that was a close. That was close. But like I said, since you make your analysis very well, all you just have to do is to just take the trade and just stick to your rules and discipline. You can't have control of the market. Let's just look for our next trade. So that will be our first trade for this session. Yep. Let's look for our next trade. Let's look for. I want to take my time. All right. All right. I'm seeing a trade opportunity here, and I'm going to take it. Yes, this is perfect. This is perfect. Let me quickly explain. What do you notice? Firstly, this is a downtrend. Then this, okay, let me downtrend. Then this is our previous resistance level. The price came back to this resistance level and created this candlestick reversal pattern, which is called an engulfed it. So I'm expecting a downward run to at least this level before it will decide whether it wants to reverse or continue its downward direction. But like I said, always take control the direction of the trend as much as possible. All right, let's just wait and see how the trade close. Yep, and our second trade was an easy win. All right, let's look for our third trade. I think I'll take this in the upward direction. Yes. Why? As you can see. Mm, what happened? My network issue. Um, I'm definitely not clicking this again. Okay, it means as a timeout. Let's try again. Uh, my network is kicking in again. Typical. Typical. Yeah, I knew it. It went. It was a trick. It was trying to trick me. Okay, the trade is open. Let me open it. Yes. All right, this trade is open. Okay. Okay, now let's wait and see how this trade closes. So at this point, I think it's safe to say me and network are like best friends. Me and bad network are best friends. Anyways, this was a win. This was a win. Our third trade was a win. Let me look for our fourth trade. Those that have been following me in this trading session will know that me and network I just don't see. We just don't see eye to eye. All right, double. Oh yeah, I'm going to take this. I'm going to take this. I'm going to take this down. Oh no, sorry, 5 minutes downward direction. I'm super. I should have avoided this trade because I'm super late. I should have taken it right here. You're taking it right here. Look at where I'm taking this trade. This. If I should lose this trade, I everybody knows I will not be mad because this is a double top rather neckline got broken. I will not be mad if I lose this trade because this trade was a very late trade. I just did not want to miss the opportunity. That was why I took it very late, which you're not supposed to do. Now the difference between me, there's some trade that I'll take and you'll be like, all right. The thing is like I've been trading for years, and even if I lose this money, it will not really affect me because I've had, if you've watched my first video before I started this trading session, you will see I usually withdraw at least $9,000. I withdraw like $9,000. That was my last withdrawal. So if I should lose one, this is not even up to, this is just $71. If I should lose this, it will not really affect me. But those of you that are just new into trading now, if you should lose any amount, it may affect your psychology because most people enter into trading because they are desperate for money. So they need every penny they can get. So if they should be losing their money, it affects their psychology and stuff. So that's why, even if so that's why people lose in trading because you have to be mentally stable. You have to also be kind of financially stable. Or if you're not financially stable, it's good to have a mentor that's going to mentor you that you can trade along with. So you can be gaining your money, not just lose your money anyhow. So that's one of the reasons why I do take some trades that I'm not supposed to because I know even though if I lose it, it's not that big of a deal for me. I'm speaking for myself for me because this trade almost look like I'm going to lose it, but it will not affect my psychology or anything. Anyway, let's just wait. Okay, and that was a loss. And honestly, I'm not even mad at it. I'm totally not even mad. I deserve it. And like I said before, as I've lost this trade now, new traders now, once they've lost this trade, they become, because I'm still calm. I'm still calm. I'm going to just look for my next trade. But new traders now, they feel the emotion. They now start to revenge trade, and revenge trade is very bad. But that's what I'm saying. If you are new into trading, it's always nice to trade with demo account first. Practice very well with demo account before you enter live trading. And it's always good to have a mentor because everyone knows I did. All right, I'm seeing an opportunity here. Okay, I'm going to take this, then I will explain. All right, let me quickly. Oh, never mind. All right, so as you can see, this is an uptrend. Then we have like this. You see, like this descending triangle, descending price channel, sorry, then got broken strongly in the upward direction with this candle. That's why I'm riding it in the upward direction to continue. This is uptrend because this is our pullback. This was our pullback. Then this is this I will not call this. This is an early absolute uptrend. Let's just wait and see how this trade goes. Nice. And our fifth trade was a win. Now let's look for our next trade. Now this one has activated. All right, let's look for our next trade. All right, I'm seeing an opportunity. I'm going to take it for 5 minutes in the upward direction. I'm waiting for this candle to close. Close above, perfect. Love this. As you can see, this is an uptrend. This is our last resistance. Got broken strongly by this candle. So it wants to continue its uptrend to where the next resistance is going to be. So let's just wait and see how this candle close. This trade close rather. And our sixth trade was a win. Now let's look for our seventh trade. But do you guys notice something? This our seventh trade will determine if we're going to achieve our goal in this trading session, or if we're going to achieve it in the next trading session. Because if you remember the third second rule, the maximum number of trade we can have in a day is 7. So this our next trade is going to determine if we're going to finally get to this challenge, complete this challenge today, or we're going to continue the next episode. So I'm going to look for my last trade very carefully. Very, ooh, wait, I saw, what was it? Very carefully. All right. If this should close above this doji, I'll take it. Otherwise, I'm going to avoid this trade because this is an uptrend. And we're kind of coming from a double bottom. Oh no, it didn't. All right, let's do for our last trade. Now, finally, after a long search, I've seen a perfect trade and I've taken it in the downward direction. Now, for those of you that have been following, should know why I took this trade. You guys are supposed to know why I took this trade. Let me know in the comment section. This is, yes, only those that have been actually following from the first episode till this present moment will get exactly why I took this trade. I'll be keeping my eyes peeled in the comment section because like I said, I want this is going to be our last trade for this session. So I was looking for the perfect trading setup. That was why I waited. It took me a long time. Or if you check the last time I took the trade was around 1406. Now we are 1433. That means it took me 30 minutes. I waited for like 30 minutes for this setup. I was going around, waiting for 30 minutes for this setup. And that's one thing that I said about trading. If you watch one of my episodes when I say trading can be boring, but most time you just have to keep going to chart, going to chart, going to chart till you find that perfect setup. Do not revenge trade. You don't take any random trade. Always wait for your setup to show before taking the trade. I waited patiently for this trade. So and my reward will be paid. How would I put it? I waited patiently for this trade, and my reward will be paid off when the trade wins. That's how I'm going to get my reward. Like I said, it's better to miss a trade than to lose a trade. But enough of the captain speaking. Let me just wait for this trade to close. Let's just wait and see. Alright guys, that was a win, but we did not get to our $100. We stopped at $994. Now I mean kind of in a rock and a hard place. Should I take one more trade? But maybe this time I'll just take it with what we need here now, which is probably $10. $10. So I can end the session here, end the trading session here, or should I just call it a day and trade on another day? Because now today is 15. Because we've taken 7 trade already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 1 losing trade, and our trading rules say I can only take 7 trades in a day. So me taking this $10 trade will be me breaking one of my rules. And You know what? I think I'm going to just leave it. I will see you in the next trading session. Even though it's going to be like we'll take one trade with lesser amounts, no problem. This is I want to serve as an example that you should, no matter how tempting it is, you should always keep to your discipline. Discipline is key, no matter how tempted you are. Because I already thought this is going to be this we're going to get to $100 today, but we didn't. But no problem. We live to fight another day. Like I said, this is Captain White Candle. Over and out.